Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Comic Talk Week 12. I'm Matt K, and this week I'm talking the Avengers. So this is like the 12th relaunch of the Avengers title. I'm not even kidding. Literally every year Marvel has been relaunching all its books under a new, brand, like Marvel Now, New Marvel Now, All New Marvel Now, All New Different Marvel Now, All New Marvel Nower. You know, you guys get the picture. With every soft relaunch comes a new Avengers book. And with a new book, you get something that changes up the status quo. Like the last one, we had a Avengers team composed of younger members and older heroes. This new book seems to be focusing a little bit more on Kang, a time-traveling warlord whose powers and histories have become so muddled over the years, I cannot give you guys a quick backstory. Anyways, if you missed the last issue, it seems our favorite synthezoid, the Vision, decided to go ahead and kidnap Kang as a child so he wouldn't terrorize the Avengers as an adult. Somehow, this blew up in his face. Who would have thought, right? When multiple warped versions of Kang come after the Avengers and actually decide to try the same tactic and kill the Avengers as kids, which he does. And that is where our comic starts today. Alrighty, Avengers 2. Our issue starts here with the Avengers awakening in Limbo and are greeted by none other than a future version of Kang who has decided to save them. He informs them that he is a Kang who has seen the error of the ways of being a conqueror. We also get the explanation that the reason there are so many Kangs is because they come from the main Kang trying to shatter a time block, and in doing so he creates paradoxes. Not even sure if we're supposed to know what that means. So all hope lies in the only Avenger that wasn't taken on as a child, the Lion of Olympus,
Hercules. Honey, you mean Hercules!
Who heads to modern day version of Greek oracle Sybil to ask for a glimpse of the future. Just in case you guys aren't aware, there's more than just Norse gods in the Marvel Universe. Oracle informs Hercules that the only reason he's around is either because Kang really didn't see him as a threat, or he couldn't find his date of birth because he's so goddamn old, and gives him a necklace that will keep him tethered to the mortal realm in case Kang attacks while he's looking for the baby. We jump back to Limbo where the Avengers are asking Vision,
Where's the baby?
to which Vision responds, "Oh, I uploaded that memory offline to keep everybody safe." Real smart guy. Meanwhile, Kang has found the baby located at, how do I explain this? With the priests of Pama, a pacifist yet not sect of monks from an alien Kree homeworld, which is a totally different story from another day. I'm already getting confused, but essentially he's slaughtering them. This happens until Herc comes to save the day, or tries to. One of my favorite scenes here is when Kang tries to age Hercules a couple centuries and he just shrugs it off because he's so old, time doesn't matter to a god. Unfortunately, that's his only good scene because he gets beaten down and all the priests are killed. Luckily, baby Kang touches the amulet, which allows the Avengers trapped in Limbo to somehow come through and help Hercules. Time travel shenanigans, am I right? Much good that does, because the main Kang kills the good Kang that sprouts the warp paradox Kangs from his body, which, once again, I can't even remotely explain to you guys. During this fight, Vision has another brain blast and connects the dots that if baby Kang is returned, then none of this will happen. He decides to pick the Wasp, the most unexperienced hero you could have possibly chosen. Not Thor, whose hammer can actually travel through time, or yourself, but the 16-year-old teenage girl who's been a hero for a couple weeks at this point, to go back in time and put the baby back. So, oh my god, what an issue, huh? Honestly, I personally wasn't a fan of this issue. I don't like time travel in comics because it's such a hard thing to write, and a lot of the time it doesn't make sense. Like Kang killing his future self, which causes warped paradox clones to sprout from his body. I don't even know. And don't even try to defend this, because this is time travel and it's a theoretical science to begin with. This whole plot with the baby is technically Vision's fault, and no one really seems to be grasping that. I mean, there's small bits of anger towards him, but it's this guy's fault. You were killed as kids. Like, what's up with that? Plus, what's the point of leaving the baby with the pacifist priests when you know, like, how many superheroes has Vision come into contact with over the years? Anyway, I did like the art, however. Mike Del Mundo is a fantastic artist, and I gotta say, reading this comic is almost like watching an episode of Ren and Stimpy. It's just so bizarre. Plus, we get this sick Alex Ross cover of all the different versions of Kang that don't appear in this comic. If you're interested, the next issue, you will be seeing it next year on January 4th, 2017. It looks like more time travel shenanigans. Like always, subscribe, comment, follow, but don't fuck with the timeline, and I will see you guys next week.